Hey guys, I'm at RWC's world headquarters with Sai. Sai, how you doing, man?
Pretty good. How are you?
So this is the test lab, and if I like anything, it's blowing stuff up. We're gonna do a burst test on PEX. But let's set it up, Sai. So a couple things. Some people watching this video have seen my content many times. They see PEX getting installed on my job sites for repairs, for new installations, you name it. And it's really become the standard in the plumbing industry for water distribution piping. Would you agree with that?
Correct.
So there's a few different types of PEX. We've done some videos today on that already, but today's video is going to be about what PEX can withstand for pressure testing. And there's some standards, some rules that are applied to this that you as a manufacturer have to meet. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Can you just explain to us, like, let's start at the basic level. What is a typical operating pressure that PEX is expected to operate under?
For residential applications, it is rated for 100 psi, but at homes you typically see somewhere between 60 to 100 psi.
Okay, and so with the UPC, the code that I have to work under in Minnesota, at 80 psi, we have to install a pressure reducing valve. That's for different parts and pieces of the system, not the piping, because the piping's made to withstand much higher than that, right?
Yes.
You have some standards like ASTM standards or ANSI standards. Explain that.
That is correct. There are some ASTM standards. ASTM F876, for example, is what the PEX pipes that we use are made to. ASTM F877 is a system standard. There are fitting standards, which are ASTM 2159, for example. It's a poly crimp that we use.
Or F1807.
Yes, 1807 is for brass, that's right.
Okay.
And F1960
That's the cold expansion stuff.
That is correct.
Got it. Okay.
Yes. So all these, the PEX pipe and the fitting put together have to adhere to the system standard, which is F877.
Okay, and so that's because you can have multiple different types of pipe based off of how it's extruded. We talked about that in a video. It's pretty exciting. And then you have different types of fittings that can work with, in some cases, all the types of piping. So together as a system, you're meeting the standard. So if you've got a cold expansion, the F1960 fitting, like this 3/4 inch plug on the type A or PEX A piping, then that as together, you're gonna test and show that this system works and meets the standard.
Yes.
Just to explain what's going on here, because I've seen it, but maybe somebody watching hasn't. This test chamber, this box, they're gonna lower this down. There's a super thick piece of plastic, I suppose, Lexan, isn't that what that is?
Polycarbonate.
And then this is piping assembly, which includes a few different materials and fittings. We'll get into that in a second. It's connected to a hydrostatic test or pump, right?
Yes.
Hydrostatic meaning it's gonna pressurize water inside of that piping apparatus that you've built up, correct?
Yes.
And that's what you're gonna be able to measure the burst when the pressure is actually relieved through the wall of the pipe.
Yes.